What's up, YouTube? So, I'm going to do a review on Temptation. It just came out. Well, not recently, but it's been out. Um, okay. If you haven't watched the movie yet and you don't want me to spoil it for you, X out this video right now. But if you haven't watched it and you're curious on what I got to say, go ahead and watch it, but just know, I'm going to say what's up. Like, there's not going to be no preview, it's a review. And as for the people just wanting to know my input on it, stay here. Alright, so, wow. I love the movie. I love movies, period. I'm not a picky person when it comes to movies, so if I had to rate it on a scale from 1 to 5, definitely be a 5. That was a great movie. It was touching, it was shocking, and I love Tyler Perry movies because it's like he always teaches you a lesson. And what I learned from watching this is that don't ever leave somebody that you love, that's been there for you, for a new piece, a new excitement, whatever. Even if you think it's love, still. And not even that. Sometimes things don't work out. You shouldn't hold on to somebody when the relationship is dead or it no longer serves you. But you should never rush into anything, and you should really get to know somebody. You really have to get to know somebody because they could be presenting themselves some certain type of way or whatever, and then they turn out to be just the opposite. Like, and not even that, some people just have a temper. You have to learn about them. You have to learn about like their past relationships. I think that's really important. Wow, the movie was crazy as fuck. Um, yeah, of course, the part that shocked me the most was that the guy, he turned out to be an abuser, and he had HIV, and he looked like, wow, he was gorgeous, charming, nice sense of humor, he had good talk game, like, he looked like he was it, but then it flipped, and then seen a whole nother side of him that was never shown. And this happens in real day, everyday life. So I think that's what was really unique about it. And just the fact how this shit is real as fuck. Like, this happens. And ladies, we just have to be very careful because we are women and we shouldn't be abused no matter what. No matter what the situation is. Also, another lesson is just how, like, the good guys, they kind of get taken for granted. I think it's because I'm a female, so I know this. We like the bad boys. We like the rebellious, the niggas that ain't no good for us. We kind of go for that sometimes. Not speaking of all females, because I know all females don't, but mostly we like a challenge. We like, you know, them trouble guys. It just, it makes, it's just like spices up the flavor. So we take the good little men that we have out here for granted, which is not good at all. But it is some things that these good men need to work on as well, though. You could be a good man, but, know how to handle a female, to meet her standards, to defend her. Because a female wants, like, a polite thug. You know what I mean? Like, that'll put you in your place, but not be disrespectful with it neither. That's besides the point. Anyways, back to the movie. So, wow. Another part that really shocked me was just the whole coincidence how, I don't know her name in the movie, but when Brandy, that was her ex, like, that was who she was running from, that was who she was scared of, was her ex Harley, the one that the girl was seeing. Like, that shit was crazy. Just bad coincidence. And What else? He was fucking sexy though. That he was fucking gorgeous. His lips, the way he talked, oof. He had a way with words and just the way he kissed. Oh shit. Damn. Yeah. That nigga Harley was sexy as fuck. Too bad he was a fucking abuser and had that shit. That sucks. Really does suck. And I just also thought it was just so sad how, you know, this girl was so fucking pretty. Like, she was beautiful. And just how she, just by that mistake, she seemed like a really good girl. She's only been with that one guy. And then just one fuck up, I mean, it didn't ruin her life. She got to make her dream come true. She was a marriage counselor, but I mean, just being diagnosed with something like HIV/AIDS, like, that's horrible. And I felt so bad. Like, and here we go back to it. Like, that's some real shit. This is shit that's happening now. This is not just in fucking movies. This is real life. And it's like, that really breaks my heart for a pretty female to, just be with that stuff. That's why it's just so important to just take care of yourself. Like, you can't, strap up. That's very important. I'm not crying. I'm just, yeah. But, alright. So, yeah. If you want me to talk about anything in particular, message me. I love feedback. Appreciate that shit. Rate, comment, whatever. Yeah, yeah. Mwah.